Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2016 monthly tarot forecast. For this reading, I am using the Thelema Tarot along with the Romance Angel Oracle cards and also the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I'm also using a Celtic Cross spread. I always use a Celtic Cross spread for all of my monthly tarot forecast. And as always, be sure to not only watch your sun sign, but your moon sign and your rising sign as well to get the most insight. And if you do not know what your rising or moon sign are, I do actually have linked below in the description bar a website that can calculate that for you for free. Okay. I want to make sure you guys can see this. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, and this is what I'm looking at as the overall energy for the month Gemini, we do have the Knight of Wands. Okay. So the Nine of Wands, it is a patient energy, but this is you persevering. Oh, that's interesting. So we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is you persevering, really hanging in there. You're waiting on something in particular, and you're not going to give up. You're not going to give in. So this is you really persevering, being quite persistent with hanging in there. Now, interesting enough, when I just lifted the Nine of Wands up, we actually have the Wheel of Fortune underneath. So I do feel like for many of you, this wheel is going to turn. You've been waiting on something, and maybe in the beginning of December, you're still waiting for some of you. But at some point, this Wheel of Fortune energy is going to come in, and this wheel is going to turn for you. The Wheel of Fortune represents karma. It represents destiny. And I do feel like this wheel is going to turn, and the energy is going to move forward. Now, right at the center, so this is energy that you're either dealing with right at the start of December or at the end of November, we do have the Knight of Cups crossed by the Six of Cups. So the Knight of Cups can represent a water sign person for some Geminis. This could be a younger Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person that's quite significant. Because we have the Six of Cups as the crossing card, this could be someone from the past that is popping back up. You know, we did just have Thanksgiving at the end of November. So for some of you, you could have had someone from your past pop back up. Even if they're not a water sign, this could have been someone popping back up and making an offer to you. The Knight of Cups can represent an offer of love or some sort of offer that's coming through that's very exciting. So we have either this offer that is very significant right at the start of the month, or maybe someone from your past that has come back. For some of you, the Six of Cups can represent someone or something from the past that is relevant. So for some of you, maybe you're waiting on an offer. This could be an offer for a job as well. With the Six of Cups, you could have applied. You could have applied at maybe, you know, some places of business. You could have gone on an interview and you're waiting on maybe that offer or something from the past. Now, at your foundation, we do have the Six of Swords. So there could have been some sort of movement in the past, and if not physical movement, there could have been some sort of mental movement. You mentally moving forward towards someone or something that you want. The Six of Swords can represent you moving from stormy waters to much more calmer waters. So there could have been some healing that has taken place, but there's some sort of forward movement as well. But you know, what's really interesting is in the more recent past, we have the Hanged Man, which really resonates with that Nine of Wands. So for some of you, you're waiting on maybe this offer. You're waiting. The Hanged Man can represent you feeling stuck or feeling like you're in limbo. things are not progressing. But the good news here is this is a temporary energy. So I see many of you waiting, but again, we have that Wheel of Fortune that's right underneath the Nine of Wands. So that wheel is going to turn, and this is also in your recent past. For some of you, this could have been a voluntary wait. You could have taken yourself out of, the equation, or out of a situation, or taken a step back. For some of you, the Hanged Man can also represent enlightenment. So for some of you, while you are waiting on someone or something, you could have actually received some sort of enlightenment or clarity about a situation. Now, crowning you, we actually have the Queen of Wands. So this could be a fire sign person, male or female, with the Queen of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries person that is on your mind. This could be a person that you're thinking about, or this is you feeling very passionate, creative. Wands represent taking action. So for some of you, you're fired up, you're ready. I think you're sick of waiting, and you're ready to move forward towards your dreams, your desires. For some of you, this offer, whether it be an offer of love or a new job, whatever this is, it could be something that you're quite passionate about, and you're ready. You're ready for things to move forward. Now, around the second week of the month, coming up in the near future, we have the energy of the Emperor. So I see many of you very fiery, and with the energy of the Emperor, around the second week, you could be gaining back your control in some way. That wheel could be turning for some of you, because the Emperor is an empowering energy. So some of you are gaining back control, or taking back your power in some way, taking control of a situation. This is a lot of fiery energy here. So for some of you, you could be landing a new job with the energy of the Emperor. This could be you landing a higher paying position, or a position of power. This could be related to that offer. Maybe that offer has something to do with a raise or a promotion, and this is you either maybe receiving that promotion, or for me, the Emperor is success, prosperity, abundance, but also stability. So, for some Geminis, you could be gaining a sense of stability here coming up around the second week, coming through quite successful with maybe something that you're very passionate about. And then in the position of your power, I have the Hermit. And the Hermit for me represents that enlightened soul. So I think that there's something that's becoming illuminated for many of you. You're receiving that clarity. You could be finding something out, and it's very, very positive. It's very beneficial for you. Yeah, it's definitely something that you could have been fighting for, or something you've had to stand your ground with that Nine of Wands, and now in the position of how those around you are seeing you, I have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands, this is another very strong energy here. It takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage to defend yourself or defend what it is that you want, but this is you not backing down, not giving in, not settling, not compromising, standing firm with what it is that you want. So there's something that you want. For some of you, I feel very strongly like this is connected to career or business, assets, something that's going to add a great deal of stability to your life. And I think that for some of you, you've had to really maybe fight for it, or hold out and really wait for this, not give in, not settle, not compromise. And with you fighting for what it is that you want, or not giving in, it's going to lead to success here. Now, with the Hermit here, there could be, for some of you, could be speaking to an attorney. This could be something legal. For others, this could be, someone that you're speaking with. This could be a father. This could be a grandfather. For some Geminis that you're speaking with in the month of December, maybe getting some advice from this person when it comes to this situation. Now, in your hopes and fears, we have the Seven of Cups. So I think that you're fearing, for some of you, any more confusion surrounding this situation, having to wait anymore, because, you know, you've been waiting for so long for some of you. I think you're sick of waiting, you're sick of confusion, you're sick of that uncertainty. You want that stability, you want things to manifest, and you know, for some of you, this also could have something to do with options, wanting, you know, to have multiple options as well. More options available to you. Now, coming up in the final outcome position, and this is the energy that you're leaving the month of December with, and going into January, we have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups for me is not negative by any means. This is forward movement. So for some of you, this could be you physically moving. And then for others, this is emotionally moving forward. But for me, the Eight of Cups is very positive. The way I read the Eight of Cups, which I know some readers read it more negative, for me, it's not negative by any means. Yes, you could have dealt with some difficulties previously, but now you're focused on the future. You're moving forward. Again, for some of you, it could be physically moving forward, or for others, you could be at least emotionally moving forward. But this is you focused on the future. I think that, you know, for many of you, this confusing sort of energy has passed. You've been waiting on something. For some of you had to fight for what it is that you want, but I think the energy is shifting. Now, at your foundation, for some of you, this could have been you mentally moving forward. You know what it is that you want. I think it was just a matter of you having to wait for the right timing to be right. Coming up here, we have this very fiery energy. And with the Emperor, you taking back your power, taking control in some way. You could be seeking some advice, or even spending some time alone to go within and maybe figure things out. But I see you ultimately moving forward. This is very positive. I see you very focused on the future. I do want to take a look at the next card just to see, and just to give you some additional, some additional clarification here. Let's see. I just want to pull one other one. Okay, wow. There you go. So the next card, we have the Eight of Cups with the Four of Pentacles, which in regards to money and finance, this is good. This is having things built up. This is that security. And then we have the Empress, which is abundance. So financially, Gemini, I think it's going to be a great month for you. I definitely see you maybe more conservative with your money. You could be spending or not spending your money as much. You could be saving it with the Four of Pentacles, but definitely having all of your needs met financially. The Empress represents abundance. For some of you, could be moving towards a new beginning with that Eight of Cups and the Empress here. For some of you, you could be giving birth to something new with the energy of the Empress. This is a beautiful blessing that's going to be very, I feel, financially rewarding for you, but maybe rewarding on many levels with the energy of the Empress. So this is beautiful for those Gemini women. If you've been trying to conceive, definitely give it a go this month. This is some great energy to leave the month of December with, and, you know, to start the new year with. With the Four of Pentacles, you could be holding out for something in particular again, but what it is that you've been waiting on and holding out for, it's going to come through for you in a big way. So this is beautiful. For some of you, it could be traveling. You could be going to see a mother figure or your mother. You could be spending more time with a woman or a motherly figure at this time. That's for a very select number of you. If you're in a relationship, a romantic partnership, overall, I think it's going to be a great month for you. Your partner could be coming through right at the start of the month with some sort of offer. This could be maybe an offer to take the relationship to the next level. I have the Knight of Cups here moving directly towards the Emperor, so there are some Geminis that are definitely maybe committing to their partner, or maybe you're moving in. You could be taking that relationship to the next level. So romantically, I think it's going to be a great month, especially for you coupled Geminis. And then for you single Geminis, you could have an offer coming through right at the start of the month. And then for others, you know, I see an opportunity maybe perhaps here right at the end of the month as well, with the energy of the Empress. Now, let me pull you some additional guidance cards. Financially, I think it's going to be a good month for you, Gemini. Emotionally, I think it's going to be a good month for you. For some of you, could be dealing with someone from your past with the Six of Cups here. Additional guidance for Gemini for the month of December. There we go. That is interesting. Okay. And then I'm also going to be pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card for the month of December. Gemini. Additional guidance in regards to love and relationships for the month of December 2016. Gemini, December 2016, love and relationships. There could be a fire sign person that's quite significant. There could be an Aries. There could even be a Taurus that's quite significant, a Virgo, and then maybe even a water sign person for some of you. Okay, so the additional guidance card that I pulled for you, Gemini, is assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. This couldn't resonate more, Gemini, with the Emperor and the Seven of Wands here. So many of you need to stand firm with what it is that you want. Know how powerful you are. With the energy of the Emperor, you have the power. This is an empowering energy. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So for some of you, you need to be a little bit more assertive, maybe around the second or the third week of the month. But it will pay off. I feel like it will pay off greatly. And for some of you, this could definitely be in regards to a relationship, because I have the Emperor and the Empress here in the spread. And then the additional Romance Angel card that I have for you is you deserve love. You are lovable. So for some of you, it could be dealing with a Sagittarius, just because I see this card often come up for the sign of Sagittarius. But you deserve love. You are lovable. So I do believe that some of you, love is coming in. Okay? You might need to be a little bit more assertive when it comes to a relationship, Gemini. Okay, so I do hope that you found this reading helpful, Gemini. If you are looking for additional guidance aside from the weekly and monthly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, please head over to Facebook or Instagram, because I do actually draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day to my Facebook and Instagram pages. And I do wish you guys a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. Take care.